for having us out tonight. We appreciate you so much for hanging out on the sidewalk and listening to us play. We are Little Outfit from right up the road in Houston. Check us out on all the social medias, mostly Instagram, but we are, out there on the world on other stuffs. Look for a new album coming up hopefully soon. We're gonna come hang out with y'all. Thanks so much.
And now Becky Major and I are going to cross the street.
Feels so great. I can't wait till this album comes out.
Me either.
Yeah.
Me either.
Amy, your voice is it's so soothing. It's so calming, and it's just
Even when I'm screaming?
Even when you're when you talk too, you have a very calming voice when you talk, and just when you're singing too, you have such control, and it's just beautiful. It's yeah. Thank you.
Well, no questions necessary then. So
Becky says yes.
Becky says you're great, and I'll take that. I will agree completely. Tell us a little bit about how you got together, how long, and how the music evolved.
Okay, let's see. So, we started about 11 years ago.
Yeah.
When I was still, I quit my job at Memorial Hermann. I was an anesthesia technician for
Right on.
almost a decade, and
Right.
there was one day where I said, no, I can do this no longer.
Good for you.
And so I call Randy, then my boyfriend,
Right.
call him up and, gonna come pick me up, I just
This is
quit,
it.
I did what I said I was gonna do.
And now what?
Right, exactly. And so he picks me up and he said, well, Nathan and I were getting ready to go to the practice room and jam, and we've always been talking about all of us getting together, and so why don't we all go and jam? And so our very first band practice was the day
Right.
I walked out of my job at Herman.
The emotions.
Yeah, I mean, it was
Wow.
it was a crazy day, and that was 11 years ago.
How cathartic was that first rehearsal? The combined
Kind of
rehearsal?
awesome, because some of this, the first song I think we practiced was a song called "Be So Happy" by the Heartless Bastards, which I mean lyrically it was very appropriate for
Right,
quitting
right.
your job and starting to sing songs.
Yeah,
Be so
yeah.
happy. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
And so our primary songwriter used to be our old bandmate Nathan,
Okay.
and I kind of started writing lyrics a handful of years ago, and he would
Right.
kind of write music and stuff. And we kind of parted ways about a year ago, and since then I've been I still just write lyrics,
Right.
but every once in a while a tune will kind of come out. Like if Randy has been playing something on guitar and I'll record it on my phone.
Right, right.
Sometimes I'll get a tune with my lyrics, but usually it's just like a poem kind of a
Yeah,
situation.
it begins as spoken word?
Yeah, kind of a little bit. It's
Or
more like
rhythmic
just,
spoken
just
word?
writing the words down,
Yeah.
and then when I speak them out loud, I make sure they kind of have a rhythm to them.
Right.
I kind of try to have a formula to the madness. Like if the first line is, 17 syllables, try to make sure that,
Right, there's some
the
consistency.
first of the second verse is going to be like the same length, so you're not trying to put a whole bunch of words
So-
into.
Were you trained in composition and writing, or
No, not at all. Voice lessons, through high
Okay,
school
yeah,
and
right.
stuff, but nothing as far as composition. Band, playing the flute,
Right.
from
Do you
5th
ever-
grade.
Do you
Kinda.
play the flute anymore? No.
I broke my flute my senior year twirling it like I always had, like a baton. From the day I got it. Like from 5th grade to my senior year, twirling this thing like a baton all the time. And then it was like a couple months into my senior year, twirling it, and it flew
Oh, shit.
all the way down the band hallway. And I went, oh, well, that's the end of that. And so I just played on the school's flute for the rest of the year. And my flute is still broke. I still have it. Still
I
broke.
would keep that. I was always jealous of the flute players because I played the euphonium.
Yeah.
I learned to play the euphonium one time when I tried to quit smoking. Somebody gave me a euphonium.
Why would you learn to play the
Well,
euphonium?
I don't know. I had the mouthpiece. I could carry it with me, and I would go to the roof of the building, and I'd just sit out there and make
Well, it's
horrible
something about like
noises.
the breathing in and the blowing out, the breathing in.
Yeah. So it was like
the air
that oral
exchange.
fixation. Yeah.
How did that? I am so sorry I brought up euphonium now. But
Who knew?
that's right. So let's take it to where you are now. Then you're performing different venues around.
We are starting to get out and play again. We wanted to start a new album before we
Right.
started playing again. I kind of wanted to have it finished before we started playing again, but it seems like that would be another 1,000 years from now, and
Yeah.
I needed to get back on stage or I was going to go crazy.
No, understood.
Yeah,
Understood.
it was like, okay, we got to go now.
Yeah, the album can come.
Yeah. but so now I'm still trying to write and get better at it. We're working a lot with our friend Matt Harlan, who's an excellent.
Right.
Do you know Matt?
I think that we've crossed paths. He has been associated with one of the groups down here, hasn't
I'm
he?
sure he's
Yeah.
he's so
I recognize
everybody
the
loves
name.
him.
Yeah.
Go listen to his album Best Beasts. It's
Okay.
one of his newest ones. I think it might be his latest album. But he wrote a song with a group of local musicians called Low Pressure, which he wrote just after Hurricane Harvey, which is poignant and beautiful, and it's a jam, and it's so great.
Yeah.
But he's been coming around and writing with us and kind of giving
Good.
Randy guitar lessons and stuff. So
So
we're just
where are you producing then?
our record. We made it at home.
Did you really?
Yeah. Our friend Jeff came and brought over his equipment.
Right on.
He kind of wanted to practice being able to be mobile.
Yeah.
His studio is called MCD Audio.
Right.
Jeff is just a wonderful human being, but he wanted to be able to pick up a studio and move it other places, and doing that with us was kind of practice.
And
There
is an ambiance in recording in a natural space.
Yeah,
as
our
well.
house is great. We put the guitar amp in the bathroom, in the bathtub,
Oh, my.
to isolate the sound. I recorded in the laundry room with so we went in to do a sound check, test every
the
room
little-
to see clapping in all the rooms to see what everything sounded like. And the laundry room kind of had a dead sound, but there was a mountain of clean laundry. We have a 2 futon in the laundry room. One is broken that works as an isolation
Actually,
booth,
I
and
was
the
gonna
other one is a full futon that works, is a working futon, but it's just where the clean laundry lives. And so we didn't move anything
No, those
for
were all-
recording
no.
because it's where we tested it, and it's sounded good. So
Don't change it.
Don't change it.
That's
so
right.
Laundry
No,
Mountain.
there's some. Now you have an acoustic footprint that you're going to have to replicate every time you
Yeah, you just
record.
gotta
you know?
wash all the laundry,
Stack
throw
it
it
up.
on the futon,
Make
and
sure
it's a
that-
perfect.
Make sure the one futon stays broken.
Right.
So
Yeah, you
that's your
seriously
gobo,
threw
right?
a
You're-
blanket over it and then propped it up in the corner like a little L, and then put the microphone right in the middle of it to record vocals.
We'll put a teaser on the front and back that tells how to get in touch with you folks on this podcast.
Okay.
And if we could have you have a card or anything? Becky's got all your contact information, so
I
we'll.
can reach out through Instagram and
Social media, on Instagram, is usually the best way to. At least if you want to just reach out and just say hi for booking, I would do email.
Yeah.
But just to reach out and say hi and see what we're doing, I
Sure.
would just get on Instagram or
Okay.
Facebook.
Thank you very, very much for joining us
Jim,
on
thank
this
you.
end of concert podcast.